We no longer see a Britain where the system is deliberately rigged against minorities. This in a report commissioned because of the Black Lives Matter protests last year. The authors go on to say they recognise the idealism of well-intentioned young people, but go on to question whether a narrative claiming that nothing has improved will achieve anything. The chair of the report, Dr. Tony Sewell, grew up in Brixton. In Windrush Square today, from what some people have read of the report, most that we spoke to here did not agree with it.
Bunch of lies, man. Bunch of lies. If you talk the truth and stop cover up, it's about time we get what we deserve. You understand me? Simple things.
I'm sorry to say it is a lie, because being black is obvious. I can't voice out certain opinion because I might be judged, or it might be taken out of context. You know, people are much more wise to the facts about being overtly racist. It's institutionalized, it's subtle, it's microaggressions, it's things that people do and say in order to diminish you, in order to reduce you.
Community organiser Ross Griffiths has been campaigning on race issues for over 40 years.
Well, I did read the report, and to be honest with you, it was a very disappointing report. I'm not sure where these commissioners are coming from, who they consulted, because the lived experience is completely different.
They would say that society as a whole is now a lot more fairer towards ethnic minorities than it was 30 years ago.
I'm just talking from a lived experience.
This isn't the first report looking into race in the UK. There have been many previously. The Lammy report, the Macpherson report, McGregor Smith, these all made recommendations as well. And there have also been flashpoints where people from ethnic minority communities have questioned how fair the UK really is. This is Brixton in 1981, tensions erupting between the black community and the police.
The inevitable explosion of steam by a community which feels the police have been picking on them recently.
Fires burned for 3 days. The Scarman report looked into that and said there was no doubt that racial disadvantage was a fact of current British life. Then 12 years later, the murder of Stephen Lawrence in South London brought racial conflict to the surface again. The investigation into his death was flawed. The 1999 Macpherson report found the Metropolitan Police guilty of what it called institutional racism. Since then, there have been 6 reviews into race disparities in the UK. The one before the report released today was the Windrush review. That found the Home Office showed ignorance and thoughtlessness on the issue of race. The aim of the latest report is to change the narrative around racial disparities. Previous reviews about race in the UK have said we're far from equality, but this one seems to suggest we're closer than that.